Nancy Pelosi loves theater, and what better way to engage in political theater than to recite a poem written by Bono on behalf of Ukrainians? We unfortunately have the video. Let's watch.
Oh, St. Patrick, he drove out the snakes with his prayers, but that's not all it takes. For the smoke symbolizes an evil that arises and hides in your heart as it breaks. And the evil risen from, friends, from the darkness that lives in some men, but in sorrow and fear, that's when saints can appear to drive out those old snakes once again. And they struggle for us to be free from the psycho in this human family. Ireland's sorrow and pain is now the Ukraine, and St. Patrick's name is now Zelensky.
No, but seriously, doesn't anyone else find it a problem that the House Speaker has difficulty speaking clearly in public?
No, when it comes to Democrats or mainstream media, they find what you just said about her way more problematic than the fact that she has trouble speaking. And they live in an alternate reality where she's eloquent.
That was the worst poetry reading I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And also, look, I'm being too harsh. The people of Ukraine thank you, Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, you read a poem by Bono, that'll do it. That'll do the trick. I didn't know you were gonna come that strong. I like how most people at the dinner are avoiding her. I think that's Pat Leahy who's eating right there, the bald guy. Okay, he's a senator from Vermont, and he's like, yeah, Bono, got it. It's like, is she still talking? Okay, and then he goes back to the food. Okay. And I like the guy in the front who's like, what is this?
You're a little close.
Yeah, what is this thing? So I have more hilarious quotes from Pelosi, and then my favorite tweet of all time, okay? So she says to the room before she reads it, I'm going to be reading a poem written by Bono about Ukraine, which you might find interesting. Agree to disagree. Okay, no, we will not find it interesting at all. Okay?
I mean, the two dudes you see in the video make it clear. People were not interested.
But social media sometimes is good for something. A lot of folks on Twitter were saying, remember though, this is what boomer donors love. And that's actually a good point. So when she reads that to boomers who are big donors, they're like, oh my gosh.
Does she know Bono personally?
Totally.
Yeah.
And they can't wait to go home to their tea parties and go, oh, I was with Pelosi, not a big deal. Oh, and she read a poem by Bono to me.
Are we being mean?
No.
Okay, good.
No, those people rule the country and
totally.
And they don't do it well. Okay.
I agree.
And they do it only for their own benefit, but I got more hilarious stuff.
Okay, it's her, she's just incessantly engaging in political theater that means nothing. And that's why it rubs me the wrong way, right? When she's trying to give the appearance that she's doing something substantive for the people of Ukraine, but in reality, it's just like this weird name drop of I have this poem by Bono and I'm gonna read on behalf of the Ukrainian people, of course, right?
On behalf of the Ukrainian people. If you told any Ukrainian right now, don't worry, Nancy Pelosi read a poem by Bono.
I know.
Come on.
Okay.
I mean, it's so tone deaf, it's so cringe, but they really can't see it.
And remember, I mean, one of the other recent examples was her, citing Hamilton songs while remembering January 6th. If you don't remember, just watch.
The conversation, we're privileged to have a contribution from one of the great creative talents of our time, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Among the words he said and in the music, we'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you and we'll give the world to you.
Dear Theodosia, what to say to you? You have my eyes, you have your mother's name. When you came into the world, you cried, and it broke my heart.
We were cringing so hard we ended the video early.
I was like, you guys have to fade out.
You gotta get out of this, man. I can't take any more Hamilton. That's nuts.
Or when Pelosi honored African American heritage after George Floyd was murdered by wearing kente cloths. There you have it.
Look at all these Democrats. You know how
so
much
embarrassing.
You know how much police reform they passed? None, zero. Criminal justice reform, zero. Instead, they do this theater. Why do they do the theater? Because one, the donors love the theater, right? It's the appearance of doing something without actually touching their pocketbooks.
100%.
Okay. And two, the media loves the theater. Until we got social media, mainstream media would present this as like the heroic Nancy Pelosi who did the kente cloth. What more can she do? I've literally had them yell at me about what more can she do? I mean, she already did the theatrics.
We're not done yet. Remember her performative clap during Trump's State of the Union? There it is.
Oh, they love that.
She's
the boomers.
so tough.
Oh my God.
She's so tough. But it's not just boomers. Democratic voters in general love that.
You know who loves that? Because they're brainwashed into it? MSNBC. Their viewers, the MSNBC host will come on and be like, oh my God, breaking news. She did this. And then the crowd goes nuts. The heroic Nancy, #resistance.
But she also did this, Cenk. That wasn't the end of it during the State of the Union address. She also did this.
Toxic smoke from burn pits. Many of you have been there.
She's super weird, bro.
So what
like, she's
please.
super weird. Or was she ripped up Trump's speech? Like,
please.
do something valuable. Like.
Okay, so these establishment Democrats are the ones that said Bernie might be too old. Are you serious? Are you serious?
I'm very serious. I'm very serious. Okay.
I mean, but seriously, if Anna did that, you'd be what? What is she doing?
Weird, super weird.
Okay, but guys, that's the other amazing thing. I just can't get past that the mainstream media looks at that. Every national reporter is like, nailed it. Nailed it. They all call, guys, I'm not exaggerating. They all call her master legislator one day. I mean, look at that. What is going on? God, I want to divert my gaze.
Look
Jeez.
at Kamala.
Okay.
Kamala's like, I just want to die.
Yeah, who also color coordinated with a chair. But anyway, okay, so I don't know.
We're the meanest.
We're the worst. I'm sorry, I don't want to be mean girls. But look, and we wouldn't be if everyone acknowledged reality, right? But every reporter in the country is saying, no, she's the most amazing legislator there is. It forces our hand into saying, no, she's the queen of cringe. Like, how could you not see it?
I know.
And so I remember one time on Twitter when I criticized Nancy Pelosi, Paul Krugman from the New York Times, Savage from one of the other major outlets, I forget which one now. These like major reporters were like, look at this guy, this jerk, not agreeing that Nancy Pelosi is a master legislator. How dare he, right? So no, if you're gonna be insane in her favor, we're gonna point out the reality. Okay, so last things. She also said at the end, after reading the poem, most of us always, whether we're in Ireland or here, whatever it is, Bono has been a very Irish part of our lives.
He has?
And what does that sentence even mean?
I don't know.
Most of us have had Bono as an Irish part of our lives?
The only experience I've had with Bono, he's in U2, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, remember when, I don't remember, I think it was Apple or something, but they like, iPhone.
Yeah.
When they like preloaded like the U2 album, and I was like, I didn't ask for this.
That was the original Bono boomer cringe. Where they're like, congratulations, we all gave you all these songs you didn't ask for. And everybody was like, what are you doing? They're like, it's Bono. And this many years later, here's Nancy Pelosi going, it's Bono. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this phone storage is precious, it's finite, delete.
Okay, super last thing. Here comes another tweet. And I don't know why I love this. This was just the only reply to a tweet by Jake Sherman saying she's gonna read the poem by Bono. Okay, watch this, look at this. It's so goddamn funny. I don't know why it's so funny, but it's so funny because I'm picturing Pelosi tied up like that. Okay. This is what every like Democratic establishment donor's dream right here. Okay.
Oh my God. Man, I haven't hyperventilated while laughing in a long time. That was hilarious.
From now on, whenever we talk about Democrat establishment, I just want to show that tweet. This is their dream.
Oh, hey Anthony Fisher, you get it.
Hey guys, real fast. The clip that music video is from, the name of the song is called "Numb."
Numb. Okay, well, we've become. No, actually, we have not.
I feel alive.
Oh God, that picture is the funniest thing I've ever seen. You know what? In honor of you, Nancy Pelosi, later tonight I will get high and look at that picture again.
And then you'll really know what it's like to have a little piece of Bono Irish in you, or whatever.
I don't think I want a little piece of Bono's Irish in me.
I didn't word it right. Whatever she said, remember?
Whatever she said. I think she said the same thing. Democrats, if it looks like we're laughing at you, we are. Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.